Yeah, this is where my grandfather used to shoe the horses. He'd hook them right to that rope right there, and it would slide. And then those were the horseshoes right there that he used. And I don't know, they've been there for 60 years. Nobody's ever even lifted them off there.
Really? Even the kids didn't?
No. And then this corn, that's always hung there.
What is that? Is that blackstrap molasses? What is that in the...
Yeah, that's that old stuff that they would mix. And then they had stuff that they...
What do you got it sitting there for?
I don't know, I never touched it. It's been sitting there.
So from your dad?
Yeah, from my grandfather, great-grandfather.
You're kidding!
Yeah. And right here used to be where they had gas lights. This was all because they was the first ones around in Cornville to have gas lights.
So that pipe there is for gas lights?
Yeah.
No kidding.
And that was a dump cart that we picked rocks in.
That's what this cart was for?
Yeah.
You
And that
pick
corn
rocks.
right there, my great-grandfather put that up there probably 120 years ago.
Now there's nothing left on it.
Nah, the guy that bought it here, see, he took some of the kernels off and he thought he's trying to plant them. Now, how are you going to plant seed that's 100 years old?
He thought it would be cool. Check out that old stove. Whose stove was that?
That used to be my grandmother's stove in the farmhouse.
Wow.
And yeah, and that was the old horse stuff right there. And all the stuff. Well, there's old blankets in here. Well, we just got stuff in here now, but all that old stuff. That was blankets they used to put on the horses.
And you just left it here. You really haven't
We-
added a lot of your
we
own
haven't
stuff
had,
in.
We haven't had time to even.
Well, how long have you had this here now?
About 10 years.
Okay.
10
So you
years.
brought it here from the old property.
Yep.
And everything just stayed in here as you transported it? You didn't...
Yeah. Well, no, we put everything. These wagons weren't in here then.
Okay.
We brought them in
You
here
put it back in,
afterwards.
okay.
These wheels right here were
Uh-huh.
wheels that when my family in the late 1700s came up from Salisbury, these were on some of the wheels that was on the wagon. Those wheels and these.
And Salisbury, I don't even know where Salisbury is.
It's down just above Boston.
Okay.
So this is what he just hooked the horse to that.
Right
That's
there,
all,
it would
that's all
stay.
the horse needed.
Yeah.
And it was just slide.
Yeah. And what's in that basket there? More corn probably? Or that
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Isn't that neat?
There's an old bicycle in that little cabinet right there that my great aunt.
And your old canning jars. Look at these old canning jars. Tricia doesn't use that kind, does she?
Yeah.
You still
uses
can.
Yeah, she still uses those.
She uses those with the rubber gaskets.
Yeah.
So she sends out for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
So anyways, we're gonna get some new windows in here, but just haven't had time.
Right? But does it get bad in the winter then?
Well, if
You
snow
don't
comes in, I want to get them in before winter.
Put some plastic up meanwhile maybe.
Yeah.
Well, unless you... Right? So you think they'll do that again?
Well, it's just hit or miss.
Okay.
They'll call up and ask to use an old house. And we spent the whole day doing it. Just practice. Yeah, I'll be digging a lot of that out next week. Not next week.
So is this where I should look for fossils and stuff?
Yeah.
When you're big, you're going to help with that?
You never get rid of a piece of equipment and done with it. I bring it down here and use it for parts.
Right, because...
I got a lot of parts.
Right.
So when I need a part, you can see stuff I take it more
Yeah,
and everything.
yeah.
I never have to buy a part.
No.
That bus is good.
Yeah, it's a little bus. We call that the short bus. Now, did any of your kids want to do this with you?
Oh, they did until they grew up. They worked with me for their time. They went off. We got one more. Comes up in the summer. He lives in Augusta.
Okay.
I don't need it now. In the summertime, he comes up. The next one, he's been in the Air Force 15 years. He's in South Korea right now. He grew up helping me. And then another one, he's in Massachusetts. But but other than that, I do it alone. I just have help come in when I need it.
How about when you're working on the roads?
Then I have help that comes in.
Then you got a road crew.
Yeah.
This is how we came in?
No, but this is different.
Okay.
Back up. We're gonna go up through. I got a baseball field in here.
Yeah, and we're gonna do soccer here next to us.
You got a baseball field in here?
Yeah, we don't use it anymore. It's where the railroad tracks end down there.
And then you see that wooden plane.
Mm. Now, do you run around out here by yourself, William, with Lily, or do you have to have Mom say you may?
You don't want to run around down. I don't even like being down here. I just have to get dark. Coyotes with packs.
Really? And the coyotes could hurt you?
Pack of coyotes. They need him for minutes.
Oh, don't even say that.
I wouldn't even say.
No, I get out of here too when I start hearing the coyotes at night.
Do you? You don't carry a sidearm or anything?
I do. I had 22 years military. I'm retired.
Yeah.
And I don't have no guns anymore.
Oh.
I got a 30-30. You know, if I'm something out there, I'd go out. But when them guys come and shoot, I don't shoot.
No.
Some of the guys come up when they don't want to shoot and they help me on the railroad.
Okay.
But no,
Got
I'm
it.
not interested in guns anymore.
Yeah, but just even to have for protection against the coyotes.
No, I got a 30-30.
Look at it.
Yeah, but that's in the house. What if you were hunting? I mean, working, and you got a gang
if
of
I
them.
was going to walk through the woods here, I would carry it with me.
Okay.
This is as far as the track comes.
See, I thought coyotes wouldn't attack you.
Well, the people say they won't, but yeah,
All right.
you get a pack of them, and it's.
And the pack mentality then,
This
huh?
is the end of the track right here.
No kidding,
And that
right
goes
there.
all the way up through.
Unbelievable.
This is the old baseball.
And that's the old baseball. Yeah, before, yeah, so, like, every couple of years you got to bush hog it,
I
or?
do it a couple times a summer.
Really, that much? Okay.
I would even.
I got a whole pile of railroad rail. It's still over there. It's been there for 25 years.
So that fence is there because you had the kids play baseball?
Right here, yeah, that was a back.
Oh, that's a canoe. I was wondering what that was.
And Mom's.
And what's that over there? Oh, more railroads.
That's ties, and all my rail is right in there in piles. See
Okay,
it?
yeah, I see it.
See,
I see
I
it.
pull
I
that
see
out
it.
whenever I want, and I came down the other day and got a tractor trailer load out of there.
But then you gotta move all that stuff yourself with your own fingers. Get one.
I got all the equipment that does it.
Okay.
And everything. I don't know.
People say that to me that oh, you make all those cinnamon rolls. I said, well, I got equipment that makes it.
Yeah.
I just handle it.
Yeah.
Tell it what to do.
No, I
All
don't
right.
lift that stuff anymore.
What is that shack back there? There's a shed back there I saw.
Well, there's an old pickup in there.
Oh,
Yeah. An old pickup in there. The bushes just grew up around it.
yeah.
I used to have two crushers right here. Two rock crushers. And then I sold them because nobody was buying crushed rock. Everybody had flat tires with it, so I went back to round rock.
Really? They would get flat tires from crushed rock.
Just to show dirt road. That was my first loader.
That's not the one from Uncle Corny though. You a bulldozer. Okay.
There is Arthur Thomas. There is
This is where everybody's
A
going to be sitting
diesel?
in their lawn chairs watching that fire.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
diesel.
I mean, that fire would just be blue flame.
Oh yeah. It'll be hot. It'll be hot.
Because the first time we did it, we had 2 house trailers in there. We had propane tanks. We had 50 truck tires. I mean, you wouldn't believe what was in there. And the propane tanks were blowing up. I mean,
Were you thinking about it? Was it a big mistake?
no, we did it on purpose.
And you didn't care the propane tanks are going to blow. What about shrapnel?
It's inside the brush.
And
Yeah. Wait. How many years were you in the military?
I did 4 years active, and then I came to Michigan. After I
Okay.
did my 4 years active.
Okay.
Okay. I was out 17 years, and they needed a heavy equipment instructor at the Maine Air National Guard in
Right.
Bangor. So I went over and did 18 years. So I ended up at 22, so I got a full retirement when I hit 60, which it covers all medical. Everything is free medical. When my wife was in the hospital, I mean, it was $150,000.
Right.
I mean, it's all paid for.
Because you're in the military for that
I
long.
stayed in that long, so I can go to any hospital free, me and my wife,
Yeah.
anywhere.
Good.
So I was in, I got good rank, and so at 60 I got a retirement out of it. We went all over the world, I mean, for 2 weeks. Take my family with me, not when we went overseas, but if we went to California, they
Yeah.
would go.
Is that what everyone has in the military, or just because you were the heavy equipment instructor?
No, what do you mean?
Well, like, does everyone in the military get to just grab their family and go?
Well, what it was, the story was, when I was in, I won't fly. I don't want to fly anymore. So I went down twice in a big tanker.
Okay. You went.
So they-
What do you mean? You went. The plane fell down
Crash landed.
out of the air
Yeah.
in the military.
Yeah, the one that when I was in the active happened up in Alaska and once out in Nebraska. And I didn't want to fly anymore. Well, when I went in the Guard, I had to fly if we went to Germany or if we went somewhere, but just to go for a 2-week deployment, they let me go on a train and take my family, and we could live in a motel off the base, and the rest lived in the barracks. And so we'd take my family, and what I made on that trip would that 2 weeks, it covered the motel for 2 weeks in California. It covered the train ride, everything. So it was like a free vacation. Mm-hmm. And we did that every year for 18 years.
And then when you weren't doing that, you were home doing what?
Road commissioner. I've been road commissioner 40 years.
So-
I was just gone for 2 weeks, and then every month we had drill weekend, 2 days,
Right.
and that was it. So I got my 22 years in.
What's that?
That's an Army rig right there.
What is it?
Well, it's a thing that the Army had and it had a trailer on it. That will either go, that floats, it'll go in the water, or it can go on land.
No kidding. Amphibious.
Yeah.
And what do you use it for?
Just fool around, right?
Does it run still?
Yeah, oh yeah. Diesel.
So yeah, diesel means it runs.
Well, no, it's got a diesel in it with no miles on it. I mean, it's old, but it's like new, runs like new.
So you put the new motor in it?
No, that's the way it came.
Really?
Some woman had it, her husband died, and she says she wanted $400 for it, so I said, good, I'll take it. Up the road here.
No kidding. And how did you hear about that?
Well, we knew it was there, and she just called me up one day. And this is what I dig most of my big stuff out of the pit with.
Those tires look beat up. How long does a tire last?
Oh, them tires will go as long as I want.
Really?
Yeah. See,
How
all
thick
my
are they?
stuff, all my stuff, huh?
How thick are the tires? Like, okay.
Yeah. 28 wide.
And that's the what again? Kiosk? What do you call that? Quonset hut. Oh, that's right. We opened it. Yeah. No, you and I were in there. Oh, well maybe Patricia showed Sandra. What? Oh, I got it. Okay, good. Yeah, she did. Did you show Sandra that bulldozer you talked about?
Well, we got to go take a little ride.
Oh,
And then I want to take you up and show you where old Thurston's house was.
but you don't have to. You got work to do.
I got the time.
You're gonna
this
make
morning.
time. That's different. Okay.
Yeah. I got today, rest of today and tomorrow to get my loader ready to get it hauled over.
Now these are all the county stuff. Oh, it's all your. Well, what do you do with it?
Oh, I build roads with my equipment.
Really?
Two
So
trucks.
you kind of subcontract to the county.
Yeah, I do it all by the hour.
Okay. Okay. No kidding.
This is the locomotive that came out of the quarry
Out of a quarry.
up in Vermont.
Do you know where? How old it is and stuff?
1945, that is.
Okay. Thank
And
you.
we're restoring it and putting a motor. I got a motor in it right now, and it's going to be all ready to go. And it's going to pull that. That's all got seats in it. gonna pull that flat car.
Ah, look at that. Yeah.
Someone's sleeping in there.
And it goes right straight through the building here. I can open the doors and it goes right through.
No kidding.
Yeah. So
So were the tracks ever there, or you put them all
we
there?
put them all there.
Okay.
And I can take you down and show you the other part of the track.
Well, let me just look at this first. I want to see inside and stuff. 1945. Do you know what kind of
It's a Plymouth.
Plymouth?
Yep. Yeah, I've got
That's
the-
a brand of a locomotive?
Yeah.
And what is this thing right here? This?
Oh, that's a regular railroad track. It's a signal. Gotta be straightened out.
Rock of Ages. Now, who put all that on there?
Rock of Ages Quarry. That's the name of the quarry.
That's the
up
name
in
of the quarry.
Vermont.
Okay.
And it's kind of a mess right now because we're just in the process of watering.
Yeah.
This winter I'll take you right inside.
Yeah.
And,
Peek inside.
huh? No.
Someone got out of there. With every...
Someone was sleeping in there the other day?
No, but now they got out.
Well, that's probably good. So what was this? What was this used for? This
Well, it used to be a flat car that held granite, and then when they got done doing that, they just put seats in it. And then they were given tour rides in Barry, Vermont.
in Barry, Vermont.
At the quarry there.
Okay.
And then this stuff sat there for years, and finally I asked them if they'd sell it to me, and they said they would. So we trucked it all down here, put it on the track.
Just loading it. I mean, just the expense of loading it would be.
And
Yeah,
then,
you-
What they did, they loaded it for nothing. I just had to put a
and then
tractor
there's
trailer
another
up there
truck
and-
over
Really?
there. And then there's another truck.
and this old locomotive in the back here came out of Boston.
I'm trying to see if I can get the name on the double truss unit paid.
And then there's another thing.
Oh yeah.
That one.
What is this one?
It's a locomotive that came out of Boston. When they built the tunnels in Boston, they used this, and that's just a motor that I set there because the original motor went to a museum.
Okay. Yeah.
So this is a Plymouth. This is Plymouth. That's early 1900s.
And that motor will run because it looks all.
Oh
You know,
yeah, that came out of a piece of equipment that I set it there, and I'm going to hook it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
So-
then there's more tracks.
More tracks. Yeah.
There's this. I think it's hill.
Yeah, I see that. And you got more rocks laying there too, showing off.
Round rock.
Showing off all your rock collection.
Yeah.
Oh, but now can you get in that door? That's not the door to go in.
Doors.
It's over here. It's got to be right here.
Yeah, it's in here.
Go in. Look inside there. Now, do you know what everything in there is?
Oh yeah.
Someone's sleeping in that.
And that must be a break.
Yep.
Wow.
No one's sleeping in that either.
No one's sleeping in there either?
No.
Do you have people that come out here?
You got to come down and see my passenger car down there.
Yeah. Yeah, the train passenger. Oh, what is that green thing? Oh, it's just a trailer for a truck.
Yeah, that's an old army thing.
Okay. That's an old army thing?
Yeah, it's an old machine,
Transport?
machine shop.
Okay.
That the army had. You go in there and there's all benches and drawers and stuff. I got it at the auction. I just use it for.
I can't see my screen. It's too bright out here. So, neat.
Oh,
You go ahead, William.
So next summer we'll be pulling this down the track.
Really?
and then
We get it all painted up and we had to put a new roof on it because I had to take the roof off when we moved it. It was too high.
What do you mean it was too high?
Well, we had to take it off right here because when we got it on the trailer, it was too
Oh.
high to go down the road.
that was
To go underneath the bridges.
Oh yeah.
And what is this right here? What are these metal things?
Oh, those are the things that go. See the plates that
To
go
hold, oh yeah.
They go underneath the rail right here.
Okay, to hold the rail in place.
The rail was made in early 1900s, 1904, 1902. There's a date on it. Came out of northern Maine
Huh.
wow.
when they tore up a lot of track, and that's how I got it.
Do you think you'll really get that online by next summer already?
Well, the track is down there. What I'll do is I'll just pick that thing up with the loader and take it down and set it on the track, and then I'll bring that one down. Once you see the track, you'll see where I'm going to put it.
Hey, William, will you pick up a nice little stone to carry for me? I want to take home with me. Just a little one that'll fit almost in your hand. Could ya?
We got millions of them down here. People come down there just getting fossil rocks.
Yeah.
They're right. That pit is right full of them.
Really? This is all your equipment.
So, you say you want to walk?
Well, we don't have to. If you don't. It's your time.
Because I can take you down in the truck a minute and look at this.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
This is a digger?
That's what I ditched with. You can see
Oh,
the
you
bucket on
ditch with it. Okay. Okay. No kidding.
And
So what's your project right now?
Right now, we just got done doing major ditching side of the road, and next week it'll be all winter sand, and then after that, and then I go back to putting gravel on the
How old's that Mac we just went past?
Oh, that's an old New York Thruway truck. Oh, it's about an 83.
Okay.
that's
And how about this bus? Who used this bus?
Oh, that's just storage somebody gave me.
Oh yeah, you could throw stuff in like it's like having a shed.
But coming up is a 1947 Mack.
This-
That's
Oh,
what
I
I'm gonna
see
be-
that. Oh, I gotta.
1947.
I'm gonna open my door. Do you mind? I gotta get it unimpeded. Oh, I don't know if I can. There we go. I don't need the AC on. Gotta focus. Wait, I gotta.
Let me get closer.
Yeah, as we go.
The weeds, if you want all around, take it inside. Store it.
Yeah, beautiful. Look at that. Oh. That's a pulp loader? Oh, what about this one? Okay. Yeah.
Guys, I'm gonna put them out, so it's a famous locomotive sound.
The oldest, the biggest steam locomotive in Maine. Sat on it.
I'll show you a picture.
Okay,
We're
yeah.
restoring that down in Ellsworth right now.
Really?
You'll be going right through Ellsworth.
Okay.
And this map right here I got from Michigan.
Really? What gravel pit? Oh, DeWitt gravel? That's Jenison. Riverbend gravel. Oh, sure. Wow. Now you don't have to own the plows too, do you? Okay. Oh my Lanta, look at this. You say the track is going to come up right through the road we came through.
It's going to hook right onto the garage there.
Okay.
And this
So
stuff.
you can get out here and
Yeah.
look at this. We just got some of this laid. Them guys come up from the church and we lay it.
So then,
It's got as far as right there, see? We can
Oh, yeah.
we can get out.
so then,
I'm gonna get out your way
okay.
every time.
Okay, that's a good idea. So now, where'd you get these train cars?
Way up in northern Maine. We
Okay.
hauled them down. And then there's a 50-ton passenger car. This used to be a troop carrier car that used to take guys to World War II.
Really?
Built in 1943. It's got a porch on both ends. I'll show it to, can you climb up in there?
Oh yeah. Oh, something else. Here, you want to come up, Wayne?
Yeah.
Now you hold this for me, okay? Or he can. William can hold it otherwise too.
I did put some new boards there because they
I see that. Good thing, huh?
So anyways, the Bangor and Aroostook Railroad made this into a maintenance car.
And this,
So
what were these beds here for?
That's where they slept, the maintenance crew. But back when it was made original, there was 3 stacks of bunk beds. And of course the ceiling is really way higher than this. And it used to go way up, and all the army guys went on this. Cross country.
We're gonna
It was a
fix
high-speed
this.
car, could go 100 miles an hour with a steam locomotive.
Really?
Yeah.
We're gonna fix
So you got
that.
these? This is all stuff that was added later.
Look at that.
This
Oh, you got all bees in there. They're building a nest. You better get that. Or are those bees or those black flies?
Flies, I think.
Oh yeah, they are.
And then all here, this used to be the bathroom. And of course the toilets, they just dumped on the ground while
Yeah.
they were going down
Oh, they're
the
traveling. That was the bathroom right here?
Yeah, and of course, then they would say just don't use it
When you're stuck.
in the station.
Yeah.
This is my motor car here that I give rides on. Down the track.
and this is a swing.
How far does that track lead till?
I was about 1,800 feet down through there. They just laid all that.
This is a
This is
swing.
all through the woods, and you can see all the rocks here. I put all the rocks. Some of this 9 feet of rock in here.
You put all that in there for this track.
Yeah. Out of the pit. See, I had to dump it somewhere. See, it was just stuff I didn't want.
All those rocks.
Screened the gravel out of it, and then I just laid the bed for the whole track.
Now, what is that X434? What is that thing?
That is a tamper machine that had a motor on it, and they were junking it out. And I got it, and I took all the tamper stuff off. It's supposed to tamper around the
Tamper for what? For the railroad.
and the
Okay.
ballast. So I took all
Okay.
that stuff off, and I'm just using it as a motor and a thing to give rides on now. That's all I wanted it for.
Okay.
So that's hooked to this, and people sit on here, and
Yeah.
I'll just take them on down the track.
And
How do people know that you got this?
I don't tell anybody.
How do they find out? People
Well,
talk
people
about
from
it.
the church know.
And they,
and
okay.
and
And
a few
they,
friends, but I don't advertise it.
no, because
No.
you'd never have a chance to go to work.
Well, I don't want the public in here because you
Yeah.
know they'd fall and break a leg, and
Yeah.
next thing you know,
You're in trouble.
yeah. No,
They own your property.
we keep them right out of here.
Oh, now here's the ones. Here's the original steps. No wonder you put new ones in.
Yeah.
there's
Oh
two,
yeah.
there's
I gotta
two
redo all that.
steps. There's
What's
two
that?
steps.
Oh, on the other side too. Okay. Boy, you're right on, aren't you, William? Isn't that neat?
So anyways, this here we're gonna make a railroad museum out of. This here.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, who's we? You say we. Who's going to do all this work?
Me and my friends and my wife and we're gonna we'll redo the floor. It's a hardwood floor. We're gonna put a stove here. This chimney's all right there.
Really?
Well, it's all insulated.
Because the soldiers use this already
Yeah, yeah.
for living on, basically. Then, and they would have
Well,
their
it
stove
was
for
it
staying
was-
warm.
No, the soldiers didn't. It was like a passenger train then. It's after it
Okay.
got sold to the Bangor and the Roostic.
Then they used
redid
it
all this.
because they lived in here.
Yeah, and
Okay.
they put this stove in here. This wasn't original.
Okay.
And they actually put the bay windows in here. That wasn't original either.
Oh, you got a hornet nest going up there.
Yeah, they were,
No big deal.
no.
Yeah.
And then
So we're gonna have it so like put all railroad stuff in here, and in fact we're gonna go to Barry, Vermont in another couple of weeks and get a great
this
big
is a
wooden
drawer.
oak bench that came out of Grand Central Station in New York, and
Really?
they have it at the station right now up there, and they want to get rid of it. So
They
I'm
want to
gonna-
get. How do you find out all this free stuff people want to get rid of?
I go around.
What's that noise? Creaking wood or something. What's this big long thing?
Oh, that's a thing that hooks to the brake lines underneath. So when we moved it, we just throw the stuff off and whatever came with it. So we'll clean this all up and make it nice, and
And I
we're
was
gonna haul it up and put it up behind the Quonset hut.
What's a quan?
See, they put Bangor and Roostic on it after they got it. And there's one of these is in Alpena, Michigan right now. And that's one of the reasons I want to go up and see it. One of these.
One of these is in Alpena,
One of these
Michigan? Okay.
originals, yeah, is up there.
Huh.
And I restored this, put all new stuff on it. And I'm still not done with it.
But tell me again what this particular thing was?
This is what the
The tamper.
This right here was the tamper.
That's the tamper.
And it had all the tamper stuff right here, and I took it all off.
Okay.
I took it all off because all I wanted was something to go up and down. So I got it hooked all hydraulic, and this is the motor. And I got the motor going and everything, and it sprung a leak the other day. I had it all steam cleaned off.
Oh
But
shoot.
it's so that I can go up and down the track with it.
Yeah.
And we get going around pretty good clip down through here.
Oh my. So then this was what?
That was just a motor car that the maintenance crew would get on when they went down the track.
Uh-huh.
Inspect the track.
And it can go forward and backwards.
Yeah, and that motor right there, I've never got it going yet. That's why I was towing it with this.
Uh-huh.
So
That's a little one.
it's got brakes on it and
Yeah.
everything.
That, I think that is
Held together with wood.
Yeah.
Against
yeah,
it?
That's
No
the way they
kidding.
made it back then.
next
Yeah.
time. Maybe if we have a baby, we can use this for
Yeah.
a baby.
So I just
Oh, yeah.
put some seats on. That's not what the seats are going to look like.
No, right.
That was quick to get it on the track.
Yeah.
And
And what is that? What is this thing right here? That hose hanging down?
That's airline.
Okay.
That goes to the next car, so you got air going from one to the other.
Air for what?
Air brakes.
Okay.
And then that's the, and then that's just free.
Yeah.
Well, you can see how much rock I had to put in here.
I know.
This is right through a bog right here.
So you think this will sink at all?
Oh no.
You better hope not, huh?
And as we build the track, we pull it ahead. We keep pulling ahead every time.
Oh
we
yeah.
lay 50 feet. We get
What's in here? What you got in here?
Oh, that's just the luggage. You know, like you put
Really?
suitcases or something. Yeah. Nothing in there now.
You know,
So, and this says what? Cots.
See, it was built in 1943, it says over there.
Okay. BLT.
Yeah.
So that's built. Okay. Inspected 381, right?
Yeah. That's
And
the last
what's
time
what's COTS 977?
What do you see?
Right. COTS 9 September 1977,
I don't
obviously.
know what that means. I don't know.
And you got something here, 1981, IDT,
Yeah, that's
RPKD.
that's banged on the roof stick on.
Okay. Okay. New
I
Hampshire.
don't know what
no.
this other stuff is. Banged on the roof stick. You see the logo way up?
Whoops. Bangor and Aroostook Railroad. I can't get far enough away without breaking my neck.
And if you see, it's this part here has still got the green army car look.
Uh-huh.
That's what it was originally
Okay.
when it was military.
Okay.
And then, of course, after the war, they sold all these, and everybody got them, and they just redid them and made maintenance cars out of them. But it was a high-speed thing, made to go 100 miles
100
an
miles
hour.
an hour.
Yeah.
maybe we can know if I can put that.
And this is a hot box.
What's a hot box mean?
That's the thing. You have to fill that full of oil. And that's the bearings right there.
So it doesn't
And
get
if,
hot.
and if it got out of oil,
Uh-huh.
you get a hot box.
Okay.
So if
That's
you
why-
ever heard anybody say there's a hot box, it's right there. And they have to quick put the fire out. And then there's oil down in there.
Uh-huh.
And they put more oil in. It's kind of a rag in there to saturate.
Okay.
So that there's brass bushings in there. And so
Stay
this is what they
lubricated.
call a hot box.
Boy.
And I think it says,
43, 843 down there at the
yeah,
bottom.
that's the date. That's the date that this was made.
Okay, the trestle or the.
These are even
support.
old. They call these trucks. The wheels are
Trucks.
trucks on
Okay.
a train. So this part was built in 43, and that was built 43 too.
And
Wow.
what?
This is another hot box over here.
Yep.
Okay. And over there. So everywhere there's wheels, there's a hot box.
This is real.
Okay.
See, this is 1938. That was made in 1938.
Where do you see that number? Okay.
This is the boxes.
Yeah, this is a box car. Yeah, I keep parts in there.
Parts for the train.
Well, for my truck.
Oh yeah, that too. Why not?
And everything. That's as far as we got. I got to get the rest of the bed ready. And
So you got your own gravel pit that
Yeah,
you
I'll
use
Take you down. I'll take you down.
that you use to
Yeah, I got everything. Everything.
to do all the road work with. Okay.
See, I'm the only one in Cornville that's got a gravel pit.
Did you start out with a gravel pit or did you?
I bought this land knowing there was gravel on it.
Okay.
I bought
When?
100
When did you buy it?
When?
Yeah.
30 years ago.
Okay.
And it was a horseback of gravel that went down to it. It was huge. You would not believe it. I can show you right here. It started back there. The gravel was from this level right here, it was probably 30 feet high in the air, and it went just like this. It was a big horseback. It went clear over.
Why do you call it a horseback?
Because it was just like this.
Why? How did it get there? Who? I mean,
It happened during the flood.
okay, so no one
In
put it
Bible
there.
times.
Right.
When
okay.
the water went down and all
Right,
that,
right.
that's what formed all this. And that's why you see seashells down here, because in the flood,
Yeah.
it brought all those seashells all over everywhere. It's hot in here if you don't have this on.
Yeah, I got no. Yeah, but we don't have to have that on. Just yeah, air is. I can open the door as long as I don't hit anything.
So anyways, it was 30 feet up, and I dug this all out.
And there's another old truck back
I've got
there.
all
What is
kinds
that?
of- That's a old
Trio.
Mac.
And
Okay.
this,
What's that car?
That's an old Mercedes.
Okay.
That's all we use is Mercedes diesels.
Right.
Mercedes
Because
diesels.
they hold up.
That's a diesel car that we came down and picked you up.
Right.
the next time fish still.
And this down here, I'm going to be able to dig this down, and I can dig down another 15
And
feet right here, and
you
there's
can put
gravel all
down-
underneath right
Uh-huh.
here. Next year I'll be digging it. And this is the bushes that we cut inside the road, and then we burn these in the first snowstorm. So this is what we put there this year.
No kidding. From the side of the.
Yeah. And
Well, so where you showed us that bridge, and you trimmed all those trees, then, right?
yeah, we trim them.
And that's all right there.
Yeah.
What a monster fire that would be.
Oh, all the people from the church, they
Oh, yeah.
sit up on that bank right there. They
Oh,
bring
yeah.
They bring chairs. And
Oh,
they sit
yeah.
And watch the fire. And we'll do it the first snowstorm, and we do it at night.
Riot. Keep going if you don't mind your door bouncing a little bit. I want to get better film.
This is where it looks like that screen right there. Whoa.
Oh, that was just a rock breaking, right? Does it happen more often? Oh, they dropped. Okay. Oh, those lovely rocks, and you just threw those rocks there because you don't need them. Oh yeah.
So I screwed on this one, I screwed down there.
Oh yeah.
I just came up here this summer, and I'll dig down. You see, I hit water down in there.
Oh yeah.
And I'm bailing it right out of the water right there.
Really?
My excavator bucket broke, and I'm waiting for the guy to get some pins made so I can get back in here and get gravel. That's afraid to see.
Well, what happens if when you run out of gravel?
I never will. It's all underneath here.
Okay. So your whole lifetime you got
See
plenty of
that
gravel.
bank right there?
Yeah.
Well, it went 30 feet above that bank, and we've taken this much out.
Let me get a little better. Really?
And it just keeps right on going and going and going down. It keeps coming. So I've got a new bucket to put on my machine right there.
Oh yeah.
As I get that bucket, I'll be digging. That's the old bucket.
So you gotta put a new bucket on.
Yeah, I got the bucket right there.
Okay. Oh, there's another beautiful blue truck back here.
Blue one?
They're blue or gray?
They're great. That's one. I got 8 of them.
What automatic? What kind of automatic? B model mat. Okay. Oh, B model. Oh, Uncle John would have enjoyed seeing all this. Yeah, I bet.
He was down there when he was riding right up on the roof. We had a road, and that was all right. Every truck that I used to use, I sold them.
Yeah. So why don't you sell it? Oh, yeah. How long
It's
you?
all ledge that we put last there.
I want one of those rocks in my yard. I've been trying to get one for a long time. You drive by one, I'll say someone take it home for me.
And this is a shovel that I dug all this gravel from this point, and then I use loaders from there on. That's an antique shovel.
Really?
And then that's another bus.
Yep.
We're going to get that back going again, because all the antique clubs come over here and see that.
Really?
Oh yeah, they like that.
What is that? It's stuff.
Yeah, that's an old steam shovel.
That's a, huh? Like technically saw a little bus.
Hold on one second. We're right here. I want to see all that stone inside that, let's see where I'm focusing here. On the building. Trying to get, okay, about that to that bank. What do you call those?
We call it tailings. And we use some of it for riprap on the side of the road. And I'm going to be building a road with it here in a couple of weeks. I'll dig right into that. And if you look in there, and there's
All fossils?
Oh yeah, they're everywhere in there.
Oh, I gotta come down here and
You got to see the good ones
dig.
that we got in the house.
Yeah, so I know what to look for. You could lose days and days in here looking for stuff like that, couldn't you? Digging through your rock
See, and I
collection.
bring that big dozer up here. Let's fill this all.
I don't know how you got enough days in the week to do anything. All the stuff you're doing. Yeah. Oh yeah.
This is what was moving.
Yeah, then they can not hit somebody. Then they can. Oh, I see the skeet.
This is a new weapon.
Right. Yeah.
And then this is a new weapon.
It's a new river?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
It sounds like with some jet.
Oh.
Like this one.
And this is diesel too, this vehicle? Okay. Now why did you leave that big one down there yet? Yeah, to hold the wall here? You are?
This is all level, then I'm going to have to seed it down. It'll be nice and flat.
For what? Why do you...
I don't want to leave it like this. I
Oh.
want it to look nice. And
Yeah, but then you're burying all your tools. You're burying all your rocks and
this
stuff.
is right. This is all waste.
Oh, that's all waste. Oh, those are what I dream of having, and they're all waste to you. Unbelievable. Look at all those rocks.
Yeah, I got so many of them, I have to get rid of them.
Ugh, ugh, ugh.
A lot of people buy them.
Yeah.
But you know, I make it so fast that it just gets in my way.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see if I see a fossil. They're right here. You just got to look. Sometimes, whenever I see them when I'm digging,
You jump out of the truck?
yeah, I get them.
Because you can't resist them either. That's funny. You're going to be able to build those rock. Hey, where's that rock wall that's from the farm?
Oh, that's something further.
Oh, is that further? Okay.
Oh yes. We have a wood.
We got to show you the river right here where we come.
You really do have a river. William knew what he was talking about.
We've got a mile of frontage right here. It's right here.
No way.
That's why I want to make this road all good.
Yeah.
So you got to come in here. We got falls in here and everything.
Really? Oh, I gotta take my purse in case I use a different camera.
What, you have a lot of cameras?
I have this one and this. Maybe I don't know which one I want to keep going. Keep going with me. Let me jump you down. Oh, I'm gonna put one more camera in my shirt. Look at that gravel just sitting in there. You gotta watch the time too, Myron. I don't want to hog your whole day here.
I do look for that. When we used to dig out of here, my helping us, that we'd come down here, it was nice and cool, and we need our lunch right here.
Oh yeah. Oh, that would be so nice. Oh, look at this river right here. What's the name of this river?
Wessel-Runcett Stream.
What's it?
Wessel-Runcett.
W-
And then there's Stillwater.
Wessel?
Wessel-Runcett.
How do you spell that?
That's my
Wessel?
wife. Wess-a-Runcett.
Oh, West
A-Runcett.
Arunta.
And that's going to be the name of my railroad.
No
Wessel-Runcett
kidding.
Valley Railroad.
Ah,
But
Look
you
at this.
You can come down here and see if you can get out a little bit better. The water's down now, but this is where all children used to swim in here.
No kidding. Now, how high is it? So usually the water comes up pretty high?
The water will come clear up to like this
Okay.
in the spring.
Really?
We're gonna say we're.
This is actually a deer path right here.
Okay.
We're gonna say. I think
You know, in the summertime we come down here when it's nice and cool in here.
we had a picnic here, Mister.
So you guys eat a lot of venison, or do you eat moose, or what do you eat?
I don't eat that stuff. I don't even like it.
You don't like it? Oh, my family loves it. Oh, so you just eat beef?
Yeah.
And you sit there amongst all the venison?
I'm not a big meat eater. I like fish. I'll eat, you know, hamburger and, you know, stuff like that.
Okay.
But I'm not a big...
Is that what the run?
I'm trusting you not to throw me into the, what do you call it? You walk on the ground and sinking sand.
A lot of ledge around here. See, in the summer, in the spring, you can't even walk here. This is all water. Well, don't even, it was coming out of the rock, but it's not right now. This is really low. It's really dry now.
So this is low, low, low.
Oh, yeah. There's falls up there, and the water would come right down over it, and they would jump in, they would swim there. And
No kidding. How idyllic is that, huh?
Here's a nice little hole right there where they would jump in, and up here, that's where they would actually, see that little pool right in there?
Yeah.
It's really a nice place where they went swimming. We got a mile of frontage on this right
All on the creek.
here. Yeah.
This is so hard for me because I look at it and I think, oh, I'm going to get that to my car,
There's a
and then
lot of
how am I going to get it home?
There's a lot of trout fish
Really?
up in there. Oh, yeah.
Do you ever fish and eat it?
I've never fished in my life.
Really? How about the kids?
No, they never come down.
Yeah.
We have guys that come down once in a while and they'll give us a fish.
Wow.
I never had time.
Yeah, yeah, with your gravel pit, who has time to enjoy it?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, you come over here and look at the town a little better than you over here.
These are steps, safe.
Yeah, kind of, huh, William?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's basically where they went swimming there, but I mean with the water this low, it's not good.
Not good swimming. And where does this creek, well, I guess it starts a creek and it goes into, what river does it end up at?
They call it a stream.
Stream.
It goes into Westerunsett Lake.
Oh,
But when the water's high, they can ride in tubes and everything right down through here.
wow.
Maybe if up we can go get ride a bike.
By your bikes?
I've never seen the water this low.
Never saw the water this low.
No, not
In all the
this
years you've been here.
Yeah. Last year it was kind of low, but I think it's even lower this year. We got a boat we put in right there, and we can go for a half a mile right up through there.
Really? Oh, the other way.
Yeah, headed up the other way. The water, you know, it's usually about 9 feet deep when you get into the deepest spot up
Okay.
there.
Wow.
Well, I know
That's kind of, to me, it's so ironic that here my family's looking for going to national parks to see this stuff, and you got it in your yard.
Yeah.
What kind of snakes you have out here?
Snakes?
Yeah.
No poison snakes.
Really?
When we don't have much. We got snakes, but I don't like snakes at all.
No, me
I
neither.
kill them as fast as I see them. But you see, in the wintertime, if we get a cold winter and there's not a lot of snow,
Yeah.
it kills a lot of them
Oh,
off.
yeah.
We have no poison spiders, no poison snakes,
Yeah.
or nothing
Nice.
like that. We just got bears, coyotes, and
Yeah.
mountain lions. And
Outlines. Oh,
we
I
got a
didn't think
couple of
that.
them around too.
And
Hello.
And a few lone wolves.
Oh, how about this? Is that an owl hole? No, no. Oh, a woodpecker.
Yeah, woodpecker's got them in there.
Look up. Oh, in there, William. Right, that little hole right there.
but Mr. Nuts get a roll on. Or well, we make a just baby one.
Yeah, it's nice and quiet down here because you can't hear nothing.
Oh, man.
No, nothing. There's bear down here, everything.
Oh, there's some kind of scat.
Probably deer.
No, it's big.
No, that's probably a bear. Bear or coyote. Coyote stuff is usually all full of hair.
Okay.
I
Because
think,
they, yeah.
Bear almost looks like people stuff.
Okay.
I think it was a bear.
Yeah, you think it was a bear?
But we have bears, but he's not in all woods. We don't even have them. But I'm with them. Mountain lions.
Oh, yeah.
I think that one was right.
Oh, shoot. I wish I had a big vehicle to take some rocks home with me. Ah,
Like this.
yeah. There you go. Right? So you think they'll do that again?
I don't know, it's just hit or miss.
Okay.
They'll call up and actually use an old house. We spent the whole day doing it. Just practice. Yeah, I'll be digging a lot of that out next week.
So is this where I should look for fossils and stuff?
Yeah.
When you're big, you're going to help with that?
Whenever I get rid of a piece of equipment, I'm done with it. I bring it down here and use it for parts.
Right. Because,
Buy a lot of parts.
right.
So when I need a part, you can see stuff I take at home
Yeah,
and everything.
yeah.
I never have to buy a part.
no.
That bus is little.
Yeah, it's a little bus. They call that the short bus. Now, did any of your kids want to do this with you?
Oh, they did until they grew up. They worked with me and they finally got something. They went off and got one more. Comes up in the summer. He lives in Augusta.
Okay.
I don't need it now. In the summertime he comes up. The next one, he's been in the Air Force 15 years. He's in South Korea right now. He grew up helping me. And then another one, he's in Massachusetts. But other than that, I do it all. I just have help come in when I need it.
How about when you're working on the roads?
Then I have help that comes in.
Then you get a road crew.
Yeah.
This is how we came in?
No, this is a different way.
Okay.
Back up. We're going to go up through, I got a baseball field in here.
Yeah, and we're gonna do soccer here next to us.
You got a baseball field in here?
Yeah, we don't use it anymore. It's where the railroad tracks end down there.
And then you see that wooden plane.
Mm. Now, do you run around out here by yourself, William, with Lily, or do you have to have Mom say you may?
You don't want to run around there. I don't even like being down here. I just have to get back. Coyotes are in packs.
Really? And the coyotes could hurt you?
Pack of coyotes, they need him 2 minutes.
Oh, don't even say that.
I wouldn't even say.
No, I get out of here too when I start hearing the coyotes at night.
Do you? You don't carry a sidearm or anything?
I do. I had 22 years military. I'm retired.
Yeah.
And I don't have new guns anymore.
Oh,
I got a 30-30. You know, if I something out there, I'd go out. But when them guys come and shoot, I don't shoot.
no.
Some of the guys come up when they don't want to shoot, and they help me on the railroad.
Okay.
But no,
Got
I'm
it.
not interested in guns anymore.
Yeah, but just even to have for protection against the coyotes.
No, I got a 30-30.
Look at it.
Yeah, but that's in the house. What if you were hunting? I mean, working, and you got a gang
If
of
I
them.
was going to walk through the woods here, I would carry it with me.
Okay.
This is as far as the track comes.
See,
right
I
here.
thought coyotes wouldn't attack you.
Well, the people say they won't, but yeah,
All right.
you get a pack of them, and it's.
And the pack mentality then,
This
huh?
is the end of the track right here.
No kidding,
And it
right
goes
there.
all the way up through. And you on the other end of it. This is the lower end.
Unbelievable.
This is the old baseball field.
And that's the old baseball. Yeah, before, yeah, so, like, every couple of years you got to bush hog it,
I
or
do it a couple times a summer.
really that much? Okay.
I would even.
I got a whole pile of railroad rail that's still over there. It's been there for 25 years.
So that fence is there because you had the kids play baseball.
Right here, yeah, that was the back.
Oh, that's a canoe. I was wondering what that was.
And Mom's.
And what's that over there? Oh, more railroads.
That's ties, and all my rail is right in there in piles. See
Okay,
it?
yeah, I see it.
See,
I
and
see
I
it.
pull
I
that
see
out
it.
whenever I want, and I came down the other day and got a tractor trailer load out of there.
But then you gotta move all that stuff yourself with your own fingers. Get one
I
of
got all the equipment that does it.
Okay.
And everything. I don't know.
People say that to me that, you know, oh, you make all those cinnamon rolls. I said, well, I got equipment that makes it.
Yeah.
I just handle it.
Yeah.
Tell it what to do.
No, I
All
don't
right.
lift that stuff anymore.
What is that shack back there? There's a shed back there I saw.
Well, there's a little pickup in there.
Oh,
Yeah. A little pickup in there. The bushes just grew up around it.
yeah.
I used to have 2 crushers right here, 3 rock crushers. And then I sold them because nobody was buying crushed rock. Everybody had flat tires with it, so I went back to round rock.
Really? They would get flat tires from crushed rock.
It's too sharp. Dirt road.
And.
That was my first loader.
That's not the one from Uncle Corny, though. Yeah, a bulldozer. Okay.
There is Uncle Thomas. There is.
This is where everybody's
A
going to be sitting
diesel?
in their lawn chairs watching that fire.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Diesel.
I mean, that fire would just be blue flame.
Oh, yeah. It'll be hot. It'll be hot.
Because the first time we did it, we had 2 house trailers in there. We had propane tanks. We had 50 truck tires. I mean, you wouldn't believe what was in there. And the propane tanks were blowing up. I mean,
Were you thinking about it? Was it a big mistake?
no, we did it on purpose.
And you didn't care the propane tanks are going to blow. What about shrapnel?
It's inside the brush. They didn't-
And.
Yeah, wait. How many years were you in the military?
I did 4 years active, and then I came to Michigan. After
Okay.
I did my 4 years active.
Okay.
I was out 17 years, and they needed a heavy equipment instructor at the Maine Air National Guard in
Right.
Bangor. So I went over and did 18 years. So I ended up at 22, so I got a full retirement when I hit 60, which it covers all medical. Everything is free medical. When my wife was in the hospital, I mean, it was $150,000.
Right.
I mean, it's all paid for.
Because you're in the
I
military for that
I
long.
stayed in that long, so I can go to any hospital free, me and my wife,
Yeah.
anywhere.
Good.
So I was in, I got good rank, and so at 60 I got a retirement out of it. We went all over the world, I mean, for 2 weeks. Take my family with me, not when we went overseas, but if we went to California, they'd
Yeah.
all go.
Is that what everyone has in the military, or just because you were the heavy equipment instructor?
No, what do you mean?
Well, like, does everyone in the military get to just grab their family and go?
Well, what it was, the story was, when I was in, I won't fly. I don't want to fly anymore. So I went down twice in a big tanker.
Okay. You went.
So
What do you mean? You went. The plane fell down
Crash landed.
out of the air
Yeah.
in the military.
Yeah, the one that when I was in the active happened up in Alaska and once out in Nebraska. And I didn't want to fly anymore. Well, when I went in the Guard, I had to fly if we went to Germany or if we went somewhere, but just to go for a 2-week deployment, they let me go on a train and take my family, and we could live in a motel off the base, and the rest lived in the barracks. And so we'd take my family, and what I made on that trip would that 2 weeks, it covered the motel for 2 weeks in California. It covered the train ride, everything. So it was like a free vacation. Mm-hmm. And we did that every year for 18 years. And
then when you weren't doing that, you were home doing what?
Road commissioner. I've been road commissioner 40 years. I was just gone for 2 weeks, and then every month we had drill weekend, 2 days.
Right.
And that was it. So I got my 22 years.
What's that?
That's an Army rig right there.
What is it?
Well, it's a thing that the Army had and it had a trailer on it. That will either go, that floats, it'll go in the water, or it can go on land.
No kidding. Amphibious.
Yeah.
And what do you use it for?
Just fool around. Right.
Does it run still?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Diesel.
So, yeah, diesel means it runs.
Well, no, it's got a diesel in it with no miles on it. I mean, it's old, but it's like new. It runs like new.
So you put the new motor in it?
No, that's the way it came.
Really?
Some woman had it, her husband died, and she says she wanted $400 for it. So I said, good, I'll take it. Up the road here.
No kidding. And how did you hear about that?
Well, we knew it was there, and she just called me up one day. This is what I dig most of my big stuff out of the pit with.
Those tires look beat up. How long does a tire last?
Oh, them tires will go as long as I want.
Really?
Yeah. See,
How thick are they?
All my stuff, huh?
How thick are the tires? Like, okay.
Yeah. 28 wide.
And that's the one again, the kiosk, what do you call that? Quonset hut. Oh, that's right, we opened it, yeah. No, you and I were in there. Oh, well maybe Patricia showed Sandra. What? Oh, I get it. Okay, good, good. Yeah, she did.
Cousins down here that you don't see much. They just live on the road down here. And they're scattered, but there's a few movies that live up here that are distant cousins still live up here.
You have a sister Sue, and then any other siblings?
His last name is Grendel. I don't mean up to you, Grendel.
D-A-L or D-L-E?
G. Grendel, however you spell it.
Maybe that's English, huh?
Do you have any other siblings other than Sue?
And who?
Your sister Sue. Any other
Yeah,
siblings?
I Karen. I got 2 sisters.
Okay.
Plus Karen, she's a retired nurse. Her husband just died. And, well, you probably knew them. They lived in Michigan. And then Susan just lives up there with my parents.
Is that a rock fence right there?
Yeah.
Is that someone threw those there?
Yes, somebody is in there. This used to be all our land here. Farm. My grandfather's land.
All farm, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that would make sense why it's Moody Lane.
Moody Town. This is called Moody
Moody
Town.
Town, Moody Town.
And that's where the farm used to be, right there. And there's one farm left. The house right where that double wide is where our house sat.
Your house that you're living in right now.
Yeah, that's where that sat. And it was all cow barns out there. I mean, 3 or 4 big cow barns, a big horse stable. And I had to tear it all down.
This is where the guy is now farming and can't sell his milk because he doesn't do a good job.
Laying in the stall.
Yep.
And the worst part of it was the milk driver wouldn't have signed up the first day, but when he came back 2 days later, it was still laying there. That was the end of it. No more milk.
Now, why did you move the house? Why didn't you just live here?
So all those
Because
rocks.
it was sold. We didn't own it anymore. And some farmer that made a mess out of this whole farm, he moved in there and he was there 17 years. There was a tornado that came up through and it took all the tree line down. and it knocked up the big maple on top of the house, and he didn't want the house anymore. So he says to me, "Can you tear this house down and no barns and get it out of here? I want a double wide." And I says, "Yeah, I'll get it all out of there." And I says, "You get everything out of it, give me the house, and I'll get it out of it." So that was the deal. I got the house for nothing just for taking it out, getting it out of there, and then I had to put a pad in for his double wide.
Oh, these are where he keeps his. That's his
And
dairy.
this used to be the best looking farm around, and now they made a disaster. And that's the only thing left of the original.
It's kind of sad to see, isn't
The
it?
house sat right there.
So now he's feeding the cows for nothing. He can't sell the food.
I don't know what he's doing. He's just a young guy. His father. This was an apple orchard here.
Oh yeah, I see that. Someone's
I'm gonna
picking
take you
apples.
real quick up on.
Thurston's?
Yeah, this is Thurston Road, right straight ahead. The rest of Newtown goes this way. This is our old driveway. This is where we get our mail. Our mail still comes here.
Really?
We don't even have an address. Well, we got an address down there. Nobody can find us this way.
Right.
They'll GPS.
And now, hey, whose rocks are those?
Those are somebody else's.
Oh, well,
But this is where my daughter's boyfriend lives.
Okay.
We got him that place right there. But this is an old stone wall. If you see a rock you want,
Whitney's boyfriend?
yeah. They'll probably get married pretty quick. He lives right there.
And where did she meet her boyfriend?
She met him somewhere in town, I guess, and nice guy. He's a manager at a parts store now. And
Check it, that stone out. Now, whose stone is that?
all the people that live here,
And who are
they
they?
kind of built this up.
Okay.
Now, did you see the dump cart in the stable?
Yeah.
They dumped their stones.
Yeah.
They didn't make a nice.
Well, they had to pick them up out of the
This is a
fields.
guy.
Right, but
You wanna go-
Patricia said they just dumped them, and then that was the wall.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
it dumped,
Oh, right.
dumped.
Right.
See, it was way back in the 1800s that they built all these stone walls. That was all hand laid way back, late 1700s. Those right there.
No, those are not ones I could steal.
If you want one, we'll grab one.
I do, but it says posted private property.
Who cares? I know the people.
Okay.
I don't know how big a one you want.
Well,
Not too
one that I
big.
got, I
We're
gotta be able to
going
fit in the
Canada.
car. We gotta fit in the car.
Okay, I own all the land down on this side of the way down in there.
All the way
Goes
down.
there for acres and acres. I just sold 30 of it to a state trooper.
Okay.
And I got to build that road up down. It's an old road, and we got an old family cemetery over in the woods over there.
For the Moody's?
Yeah, way back. Yeah.
But they
Is
said
it,
that
is
the new-
Albert? Is Albert out there?
No, he said no. That regular cemetery.
How old? How? Wait, look at that! Grab me a rock, and the small one I can get in the I won't get in trouble with. Ooh, look at that!
Tell me how big you want.
I can't have it very big because I got to be able to get it home, and I want a giant one. So my eyes are bigger than my car. I got to be able to get it in my
We'll
car.
just grab one here in a minute.
I don't-
I just want to take you up to Thursday.
Yeah, yeah.
This was all my grandfather's fields up to here. He had apple trees and everything. Now it's all been sold. So
So-
if you was ever up at Thurston's house, you actually was up this road.
Okay.
Now, your parents are both living yet?
My father's in bed though.
Oh.
He can't communicate much anymore.
So how long have the Thurstons? Or I mean, how long have the Moody's lived here? You said you got an old graveyard. Well, how?
Late 1700s.
Really?
He came up on horse and wagon. back
From-
then, late 1700s.
From where?
Massachusetts. See, they were, they all came over from England back then, and they were what you call maybe still the loyalists. You ever hear of the Boston Tea Party?
Yeah.
Well, they were right in that, only they didn't agree with that. And so they wanted to get away from Boston and come up here. So they moved, they all came up here and just cleared the land and got away from down there.
Because they didn't want to uprise against England?
Yeah,
Okay.
they were kind of on England's side.
Okay. Was that just because they felt like it was wrong to rise against the...
Yeah, and because Prince Albert, there was a real Prince Albert that lived was in England. And that's what they named him after.
Uh-huh.
Because they were kind of related a little bit.
Okay. Shirt tail, maybe?
And So they came up here, and some of the children even died on the way. It was in the winter when they came because they had to cross the river on the ice. There was no way to get across that Kennebec River.
Can we reach that graveyard?
Well, you could, but see how it is.
Oh, how far? What's in a ways mean?
Did you see the new graveyard he started?
Yeah, we have our own private cemetery now. Did she show it to you?
Yeah.
I got a mow in.
I took a photo. I can show you a picture.
Now we're headed right up. This is private road.
Right now.
This is
Later.
going up to Hattie's house.
But who lives there now at Hattie's house?
Oh, a guy that works at that big paper mill there. So
Okay.
He's got a big mansion of a house up here now.
Oh yeah, because her house is burned down.
Well, they had to burn it down to get rid of the rats.
Right.
I mean, it was bad when you were there. We always
Yep.
didn't like coming up there. It was really, I mean, it wasn't clean.
Now, how did you know the Thurstons?
They went to the church when I grew up.
Okay.
And then one of the boys got killed in World War II. The father got killed in World War II. And then the ladies just ended up living there.
Way back
Look
there.
at that view.
All the beautiful trees. Maine popped overnight.
So anyway,
Okay, see that big maple way down here? That's right where Hattie's house was, right there. See that pile of gravel
yeah,
there?
yeah.
I dumped that there for him, but the house was right there.
That is.
That was
because I got a
Hattie's house.
picture of my brother Mark, and I don't know if it was me, but my brother Mark out in the front yard playing with, like, say, a Tonka truck or something.
Now, who are the Thurstons?
They were part of my grandpa's church, right, Myron?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going up there, but you can see the
Yeah.
Appalachian Mountains there. You can see everywhere.
Really?
You don't like people up here. I
No.
know it would, but
Yeah,
that's
no.
where the old house was, right there.
And that orchard is old too,
Do you
then?
want me to take a picture with
No,
the good camera?
no. I don't want to get, and especially if someone doesn't want us.
If you want to
I
get a
could do it
picture
right
of
out
that
the
tree,
window.
I don't see anybody there. He would not care.
No, that's okay. I don't want. I got it on my camera, and it's good enough. I don't want to cause trouble by any means.
But you're kind of in the valley, so you can see every ridge, mountain ridge around.
And when the
See,
trees are.
what they call this, we're in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains right here. That's what they call it, the Western Mountains.
Do you know why your relatives stopped right here?
Why they what now?
Why they stopped here? What drew them to this land?
It was good. It was good soil. It was good for corn. I think that's the reason they call it Cornville, because corn grew good in it. The kind of soil that was there, and there was a few people up here that started, and so they knew about it. So they got a 500-acre plot up here. They own 500 acres.
Did they have to get here and put their stakes down and live for a certain while? And
No, they just came up. I don't know how it was. I don't think they even had a. I don't know if they had a. My wife knows all that. She's got the whole wrote a whole book on it. But I don't think they had a Bible. I think they just claimed it or something.
You should see her book.
She knows all about.
Something about
Look at
the.
the colors peeking.
I know. That's what we were looking at earlier. It's gorgeous. We came at a good time.
so, how many were in the church when my grandpa was here?
All those rollers.
How could they support a preacher? Does that mean he had a job up here too yet? Right. 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 Yeah.
Money. I don't know if he probably got $20 a week.
How did they live with?
Well, you had to grow your own stuff. People shared their garden stuff, and
You built your own house.
he about froze in the house he was in, and he finally
Yeah,
had to go into Skowhegan. And when my mother moved up here from Connecticut, she worked in a telephone company in New Haven in 1943. She married my father, and she came up here. She didn't know what she was getting into. There was no running water. There was no electricity. The roads were all mud. It was just unbelievable. And one one-room schoolhouse. I went to a one-room schoolhouse through 7th grades. And you had to build a fire in it. There was a schoolhouse right up here. Just one room. Every few miles would be another schoolhouse.
So you had to have someone teach it.
Oh, yeah.
So who would teach?
They would take somebody that had already graduated and...
They'd become the next teacher.
Yeah, and my grandmother, she actually went to Farmington Teacher College, which is University of Maine, Farmington now, and she went there, and then she ended up teaching up here, and that's how she met my grandfather. She was probably only 19.
And
So
the
now-
teacher usually lived in the schoolhouse. There was a
Well, right
bedroom.
in there, right there is where one of the schoolhouses was.
Is that the house right there? That
No,
wasn't
not
it.
the house,
That's
but-
someone's house. The house is probably
schoolhouse
gone.
Was right in there.
Back in the
somewhere.
woods.
There's probably a foundation there.
And then now, where's Cornville from here?
We're in Cornville.
This is Cornville. So where did my grandpa live?
Where did they live?
Yeah.
They lived right now in our house. Only it was right where that trail, that double wide is. That we came by. That's where they
My
lived.
grandpa lived. Well, that's Thurston's.
Where that maple tree was.
My
Thurston's
grandpa and
all
grandma
together.
lived with you?
No. What are you talking about?
Grandpa Tucker.
Oh, him. He lived. Well, I can quick go down the road and show you where he lived. While you're in here, we went right by it this morning.
And is it still?
It's still there, but it's all the houses all different.
It's the same outside.
The bottom part of the house is the same. They took the top off,
Okay.
and my uncle owns it now. And he was a minister here for 60 years. He's 100 now.
Mm.
See, right down through there, that's all my land.
That's all your land right there.
Wait, he goes on.
Is the
and on.
bulldozer back there?
No, I'm going to show that to him. But I sold everything. I mean, that cemetery is right in there, but it's kind of a little hard walk.
Right? How far in there?
Not too far. Well, you really want to see
Yeah. For the 1700s? Are you kidding me? Of course.
Well, you know, I'll tell you what it is. There's a couple stones in there, and there's only 2 or 3 left there, because what they did, they dug them up and took them out and put them in that other cemetery.
Like they dug the coffins out, or the bodies, or just the stones?
They just put them in wooden boxes. They dug them
So
all
the
up.
body
and
would be gone.
bones and all, I guess, and moved them to the
They
other.
did.
Yeah.
So everybody. Oh, there's even a stone
See the
fence
stone
there.
wall? See that stone
Look at
wall
that.
right there? This is
Yeah,
the border
I
line.
gotta steal one.
Yeah.
I gotta get one off your property.
Okay,
Can I do that?
we
in a
can
minute?
walk down here. This week is when the paperwork goes through. This week on this 30 acres that I got right
For
here,
that
and I own
fella?
This side.
Oh, look at those nice rocks. Hey, those are big uns.
So you actually want to go to that cemetery?
Yeah. Is it right through here?
Yeah.
Well, then I better get a stone on the way back. That better be a small one.
I still own those.
And I just keep going like this, along the fence line.
Yeah.
So and then the graveyard's going to be, oh, what is this? Oh, a tarp. Okay.
If you find the rock there you want, please, and dig it out.
Yep. I've got to find a small one then. You know what? I'll take that little small one right here. Then, well, I'm gonna pull back a minute so I can see where I got it from. Yeah, that's plenty small.
We'll set it right there.
Okay. Neat. Now, when you walk back here, what do you think? What are you thinking of? Like, do you thinking of work you got to do, or are you thinking of, well, you wish you had time to tramp through the woods? What do you think about?
Nothing right now.
Oh,
Just thinking about getting over
To the gravestone.
to where it is, huh?
Right. Oh, look at these big ones too yet. Oh, well, these are just roots. Live roots.